Hi, my name is Kabisha Kavikantan. Today I'm going to be talking about George Hislop. So George Hislop was born on June 3rd, 1927 and passed away on October 8th, 2005. And he played an essential part in the evolution of gay rights in Canada. As the mayor of Gay Toronto, he was respected and beloved. In 1949, he graduated from the University of Toronto with a degree in speech and drama. Following that, he worked as an actor for a while before venturing into business ventures and becoming an activist. His sexual orientation was early recognized and celebrated. During his childhood, no matter what his sexual preference was, he was raised in a family where everyone treated him as an individual. His longtime friend, Peter, recalled that George's sexuality was never an issue. The Canadian Criminal Code was revised to decriminalize consensual same-sex sexual activity in 1969. In the subsequent year, he established the Community of Homophilia Association of Toronto, which was among the initial groups advocating for homosexual rights in the nation. In 1997, under the direction of Hislop, organized Canada's first homosexuals' right protest. Devoted members of the LGBTQ community assembled on the steps of the Ontario House of Commons, standing in the rain as leaders spoke in favor of equal rights. In 1980, Hislop became the first openly homosexual candidate to run for Toronto City Council. The Toronto Police Force actively opposed both Hislop and John Sewell, the current mayor who had a strong record on LGBT rights concerns. Both candidates lost the election. Almost 300 men were taken into custody by the Toronto police during a series of raids on bathhouses. The following year, as a co-owner of one of the baths, Hislop was charged with maintaining a common drunken house. He was not found guilty. He was accused of being a keeper. A well-known police raid on bathhouses in 1981, as he owned a portion of one of the targeted businesses. He led the protests that followed against the prosecution, participated in the advocacy work to include homosexuals and lesbians in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and to safeguard sexual orientation under the Ontario Human Rights Code. The Supreme Court of Canada held in the landmark MHV decision of 1999, the homosexuals and lesbians qualified as spouses and may request assistance following the dissolution of marriage. Many organizations, including the Canadian AIDS Society, agree that pension payments must be included in these rights. The government finally consented to paying CPP survivor benefits in 2000. Even though it took until January 1st, 1989, Hislop's official application for survivors' benefits submitted with Elliot's help was denied. It took the federal government many trials and appeals to convince the federal government to begin paying plaintiffs a monthly CPP pension check and to provide an arrears payment. He received a check for $14,000 in recognition of partial arrears in August. Mr. Elliot was happy and relieved since he thought George would not survive to see it. Many of his friends believed that George lived to fight for pension rights, even though he believed that it was a government acknowledgement that he would win the case in the Supreme Court. Parkinson's, diabetes, and cancer all took their toll on George's health. So in the later years of his life, he fought for his pension rights. And that's all.